Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Deliver Us the Moon. This series will probably be in a few parts.
There was a time when resources seemed endless. But in 2030, the great energy crisis began. With hardly any resources left on our world, global powers created the World Space Agency to look beyond the Earth for answers. The answer was found in helium-3, a powerful isotope discovered in abundance on the Moon. With it, humanity could satisfy its energy demand for decades to come. And so, in 2032, mankind colonized the Moon. Spearheaded by the Lunar Council, the WSA constructed several permanent settlements to harvest and process helium-3. The resulting energy was transferred to Earth through a revolutionary energy network, the Microwave Power Transmission, or MPT. For a time, all seemed well. Then, one fateful night in 2054, the lights went out. No energy. The MPT had gone offline, and communication with the lunar colonist was lost. Without earthly resources to launch a full-scale rescue mission to the Moon, the World Space Agency was shut down permanently in 2055. But a small group of former WSA colonists refused to accept humanity's bleak future. Determined to discover the colony's fate and to restore the MPT, they've been preparing their mission in an abandoned desert launch facility. Now, in 2059, they are ready to launch an astronaut to the Moon. What awaits is unknown and unforeseeable, but the mission is clear. Deliver us the Moon.
She said the thing. So it's been 4 years, 5 years, 6 years? Something around that time? Excited to find out what happens. Want to start a new game? Yes, because I didn't actually start the other game.
Friends and family of the missing lunar colonists gather all around the world tonight in remembrance of the 2054 MPT blackout that resulted in a global power outage and the loss of contact with the lunar colony. The blackout caused global turmoil, which ultimately led to the closure of the World Space Agency 1 year later. In other news, the recent formation of the largest dust storm on record has prompted climatologists to readjust their forecast of the equatorial desert's growth rate. As a result of the new storm, the desert could soon cover 30% of the globe's landmass. Several governments have pledged support for refugees despite reports of resource shortages. The dust storm is expected to hit residential zones between the northern 49th and 50th latitude lines by late afternoon and pass over the World Space Agency's former MPT ground station in the Adirau Desert. Authorities have imposed a mandatory evacuation of the impacted areas. For countries north of the equatorial desert, temperatures are expected to be a mild 46 degrees Celsius.
Mild?
This was Nicole Page for World News 1, September 16, 2059. Wishing you a safe and happy day.
Mild 46 degrees? No, thank you. That's, 26 degrees is pushing it when you're using the word mild. Anyway, we are here. You heard the story. You saw the bit. We're,
Fortuna, are you there?
God? No, I'm not. I'm not here. I'm looking at things. What's this? Oh, something on the back. Okay, hold on. What is it? So it is ground launch sequencer, access arm, etc. Hydrogen things, launch sequence, command module, blueprint. Alright, so it's just... I'm assuming it's telling us where to have everything sitting or whatever. You've done it 1,000 times before during our simulations. We know you can do this. Good luck. Okay. Cool. Activate ground launch sequencer, retract orbital access arm, put orbital access arm in place, etc, etc, etc. What do I do with magic? Anyway. Some news articles. Region's research facilities remain closed.
Fatuna 1, are you reading me?
No. I am hearing you. Aha. Ah. Alright, well. Fossil fuel depletion is worse than thought. 2030. Energy crisis unavoidable. Global energy resources will run out far sooner than previously predicted, according to a report released today by the World Space Agency. The dire assessment stems, in part, from new data collected by the organization that indicates the depletion of fossil fuels has accelerated at a rate faster than prior models have shown. The findings precede a planned United Nations Security Council hearing to address the energy crisis. The outcome of this study was terrifying, frankly, even for us. With our current burn rates, our ability to power the planet could be exhausted within the year. It gets to the point where they're like, oh yeah, we're going to run out of fuel. Oh yeah, how far away is that going to be? Now? Like as far as within the year may as well be now. Said Dr. F. Messera.
Fatuna, are you there?
No, I'm not here. You shush over there. You will be patient. The world has already ended. We're fine. Messera declined to say how the report might inform the scheduled UN deliberation. WSA takeoff, mission to find new energy sources. The World Space Agency successfully launched a manned rocket designed for the moon this morning, marking the first launch since the Apollo mission ended 60 years ago. Oh, well, they've got Artemis now, so maybe we are already panicking. The Lunar Council, which was established in 2028 to oversee WSA operations, is expected to relocate to the moon in 2 years, upon completion of the first stage of the planned colony. The agency intends to begin harvesting the moon's resources for energy production within a decade. WSA officials are scheduled to release an update of the rocket's status later today. Well, this one's actually a thing. MPT Online transmits power from the moon to Earth. The microwave power transmission generates power inside a fusion reactor and sends it wirelessly
Start the mission. Do you copy?
wirelessly to receivers on Earth, fueled by helium-3 harvested on the moon. When the MPT took over a decade to complete, the energy signal traveled rapidly from the lunar colony to Earth. The World Space Agency believes the MPT can transmit enough energy from the colony's fusion reactors to supply approximately 20% of the Earth's population. That percentage is expected to rise quickly. In another decade, the MPT could power all of Earth, said Dr. Isaac Johansson, the agency's lead scientist. Earth will never be in the dark again. Is it working yet? Microwave. Get it? Get it? We can have hot food again. What am I standing on? Why do I have trouble, like, going from no movement to movement? Okay, fair enough. Lunar colony disaster. Region's cryosleep malfunction. Cryosleep experiment responsible for major disaster. Lunar colony in state of emergency after cryosleep generator malfunction. In the wake of a fatal error inside its cryosleep machinery, the Huygens research facility has suffered severe damage. The death toll at the facility is still being tallied, and it is unclear when, if ever, the facility will be once again open for research. The lunar base, which is vital to the WSA's scientific activities on the moon, has been evacuated until further notice. Witness accounts speak of an icy nightmare. Oh, okay. So it basically exploded and froze everything. It didn't fail. It made everything cold. WSA has yet to comment on the exact amount of damage the facility has suffered, though preliminary reports maintain the extremely low temperatures and built-up permafrost have made the facility inaccessible, or nearly inaccessible. The malfunction set in motion a cascade of disasters, says Maria Gonzalez, head researcher on the cryosleep team and one of the few survivors. One critical error led to another. The consequences were devastating. Families left behind by the tragedy have urgently requested that the bodies be returned to Earth. Yeah, good luck. Although that is a question that I do want to pose this early on. So...
Fatuna, are you there?
Nope, that's not the question. Not whether or not Fortuna is here. The question is this catastrophic failure or the overall failure of the lunar base accidents? Whether those accidents are related to just like, oh, well, shit happened, or like, you know, people making stupid decisions, or is it on purpose by somebody that has either lost the plot or is, you know, being like, well, we're sort of done, but that's it, or money, or whatever. If it's on purpose, do you think it's on purpose, or do you think it's accidental? Long story short. WSA colony goes dark. That's 2054. So this is like the straight up timeline of events. So the cryo shit failed. Then the facility remained closed.
Anyone, are you reading me?
The World Space Agency has officially announced that the Huygens research facility suffered irreparable damage during the cryosleep malfunction in June 2048. The base to which access has been strictly forbidden under WSA protocol will now remain off limits indefinitely. The long-awaited decision has elicited outcries from the scientific community, which considers the Huygens facility a key component for shaping humanity's future. Am I not zooming already? I am. Why do you tell me to zoom? Research conducted inside the lunar base explored the possibilities of cryosleep. Many had hoped that it would yield the knowledge required to safely induce artificial hibernation necessary to prevent aging during long-distance space travel. Despite its importance, the WSA considers it unjustifiable to dedicate an expedition to recovering this Huygens facility. We have carefully weighed the risks, merits, and expenses of salvaging and repairing the Huygens research facility, says Colony Commander MacArthur. Time and time again, the conclusion remains the same. It's not safe. But isn't the whole not safe thing, like, if it's a problem, we should deal with it? WSA colony goes dark. So this is 2054. Fears of meltdown in fusion reactor. An unexpected power outage at the World Space Agency's lunar colony has severed communication with colonists and disrupted the MPT's energy transmissions to Earth. The abrupt blackout occurred at 2:07 AM GMT today, confounding WSA officials on Earth, and prompting concerns that the lunar colony's fusion reactor may contain structural flaws. In a press conference this morning, the agency downplayed worst-case scenarios, but admitted that little is yet known about the incident. The blackout comes 13 years after the MPT was brought online in 2041. The Tombor power plant, where the MPT fusion reactor is stationed, was designed by WSA colonists to ensure safe and continuous power generation and transmission.
We're ready to start the mission. Do you copy?
Uninterrupted transmission has become increasingly important due to the scarce amounts of fossil fuels left on Earth and the world's resulting dependency on the MPT. Stop hoping for solutions. Magic solutions. MPT disaster has proven its failure. The WSA was founded by our trusted governments with the promise to bring the dawn of a new space age, to break us free from the chains of fossil fuels, to enable us to look onward to the stars powered by helium-3 and the revolutionary MPT network. There have been few lies sold this beautifully, and we all fell for it without even doubting it for a second. In retrospect, we shouldn't be surprised that the lunar colonization failed disastrously. But here we are now, a year later, in a world which has failed to learn its lessons from our mistakes. We've again made people pray for a magic solution, returning from the sky to save us all from inescapable doom. The MPT raises our hopes up high, making its inevitable fall even more painful. We must stop looking to the skies for our salvation and instead start looking here on Earth. The solution isn't out there in space, it's down here. And we have to do it with what we have, here and now. And then, 2059. So this year, world celebrates hope and mourns tragedy. Tribute to 90 years of space exploration and loved ones lost during the 54 blackout. Today, exactly 90 years ago, the world stood still while witnessing the first person in history to walk on the surface of the moon. It was Neil Armstrong who took the legendary first step. This moment set the foundation for what we know as the first space age. The accomplishments of every astronaut who set out to push the boundaries of our understanding of the universe are celebrated worldwide on Global Space Day. The celebrations include a moment of silence to commemorate WSA members who gave their lives for the development of humanity. Our thoughts go out to the families who lost loved ones during the lunar blackout of 54. The reasons for the blackout and what has happened to those on the moon remain a mystery. To this date, no initiative has found the resources to mount an investigative mission to the moon. Neil Armstrong taking the first steps on the moon on July 20th, 1969. During the Apollo 11 mission. There you go. That was a lot of words. That was a good 10 minutes plus of words. Now, we're going to go and answer poor old Claire, is it? I'm going to answer her thing. There is a bit of motion blur. I can't turn it off. Usually I do. We just have to live with it. It is what it is. Tombs from the Lost Lands. Okay, we got things. What's this? Moonman, Far Crossing. A brave astronaut ventures to the moon. His mission, to explore the lunar expanse and uncover its mysteries. While the road is desolate and the hardships many, he knows that he must persevere to save mankind. Okay. Anything else kicking around? Like a space cola. Things, lockers, stuff, etc. Alright. Where's the radio? Hello? Can I talk to you? Is this it? I don't know where the radio is. I'm assuming it's like in the suit or something.
Fortuna 1, are you reading me?
Yeah, man. We're all good.
Ground control to Fortuna 1, this is Claire. Please confirm radio contact.
World Space Agency, welcome. Confirm contact. Yes.
Radio contact confirmed. Make your way to the launch platform and prime the rocket for liftoff. We have to launch before the dust storm hits.
Okay. Enter the launch facility. Good. Switch tabs. Can't switch tabs. Alright. Astro tool. Oh, so that just brings that back up. Alright, sick. 5 years after the blackout.
There she is, the Taurus 5. It took us 4 years to get her ready for launch. But you need to hurry. The dust storm will hit this area in a few hours. If we don't succeed now, the Fortuna mission will be over for good.
Okay. What is this? Okay, so it's scan. Database. What am I looking at? The first of many courses complete. Collected a piece of scannable information. Created by Isaac Johansson, or Johansson. The MPT transmitted power from the moon to the Earth during a network of satellite dishes. During a network of satellite dishes? That doesn't even look like the word during. It says through. Since Isaac's disappearance during... Oh, the during was in there somewhere. The 2054 blackout, Claire Johansson has studied her father's work closely in preparation for the Fortuna mission. Right. Okay, cool. Oh. The Astro tools detected scattered traces of information originating from the lunar colony. On-site data recovery could yield insight to the sender, content, and the receiver of the message. Sounds like demons to me. Yep, definitely demons. Hello, little cheese wheel. How you doing? Encrypted transmission from an unknown source. Though unintelligible in its current state, it appears that collecting more database items is the key to unlocking the message. Right, okay, fair enough. Yep. Oh, cool. Okay. Caravans and such. Living the life of luxury here. Left trigger to sprint, alright. Okay. Oh, we can jump too, that's good. Let's say. Home is where we are together. This is Claire's house. That. Her mother lost. Elizabeth kept the Johansson family together after her husband Isaac assumed the role of the Lunar Council. After her death, Claire took care of her sister Kathy before she was taken to the moon to live with Isaac. Both Isaac and Kathy have not been seen since the blackout. Right. So clearly they're all packing up and stuff. Paris 2038. Miami. Oh, the water's just brown. Right. 2043, which the power thing was set up and connected by 2042, wasn't it? I think that's what they said. It was after the Earth had power and everything again. It's a girl, Isaac and Elizabeth, are proud to announce the arrival of Claire's little sister, Kathy Christina Johansson. In 2044... So hold on. So she's what? She's 10? No, 15. Right, okay, fair enough. MPT End to the Age of Wires by Isaac Johansson. Imagine a world free of fossil fuels and pollution. All of our energy needs satisfied in the blink of an eye. A system that can wirelessly transmit energy all over the world and beyond. This is the MPT, the Microwave Power Transmission. In this book, MPT inventor Isaac Johansson discusses the future and what it might hold for this revolutionary system. Okay. Drawings and things? I'm going to the moon. We're leaving Claire behind to die. "2002 A Space Voyage." Moon Bear? He's way back home. Okay, fair enough. Like, I know it's not a solution for all of the world's power, but I'm assuming that the few things that are running here are running on, like, yeah, you can see there, like, wind power, and there's turbines, and there's solar panels and stuff, but the dust storms will definitely wreak havoc in that. What's this? Hey, go rocket, go! Okay, he's gone forever now. Scanning. The monument marks the entrance to the Fezenkov Cosmodrome. The facility was abandoned until the Fortuna team made it their base of operations after the blackout and began preparations for humanity's last mission to space. The sign reads, "To infinity and beyond." Okay. If the dust storm's going to be here in a few hours, like, I feel like it's already here. We just... Oh. They're broken already? Good. We live in the future. Excellent. Okay. Climb. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Elevator. Push.
Good. I see you're on your way up to the facility. The control center is located on the top floor. There you can prime the rocket for launch.
Okay. Freedom?
It's been 5 years since we last received a microwave power transmission from the lunar colony. At first, no one believed it would be possible to transmit energy from the moon back to Earth. But the WSA proved the skeptics wrong. Just like you will, when you get the MPT back online.
I mean, I am curious as to something... If something like that is... that possible, you know. Because... I've been looking at the way that there's, like... phone chargers and stuff that you can effectively have that are just touch-based, that will charge batteries and things. So you don't need a cable directly plugged into the battery anymore. Whatever else. Like, it's definitely a, an interesting thought. What was that? Select. If the power's out, use 3548 for the door. Okay. But do not use... Objective, is it going to be open the door? Okay. If the power is out, use the powered keypad. Boom, boom. What's this? Just pushing buttons. No windows. No outdoors for you. Nah, open them up.
This building once functioned as part of the WSA, but it's been our home for many years now. I still can't believe you'll be leaving here for good soon. The desertification of this whole region won't take long after the storm passes through.
Space Tech Magazine, Blackout 2054. What happened? Life without the MPT a year after the blackout. Should you be making a magazine that uses what I assume is paper, even if it's like artificial paper, and printing it a year after effectively the Earth's generator is unplugged? In this edition, we invite the world-renowned scientists to... Why do I keep adding words to things today? In this edition, we invite world-renowned scientists to discuss what could have caused the MPT to remain offline, what might have happened to the lunar colonists, and how humanity should move forward. Oh, that's a cool helmet. I like that. That's sick. Looks like a welder's helmet almost. Button. Alright. I'm probably moving a trolley or something at some point. Was that? Hello? Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Huygens Research Facility. In memoriam, the Huygens malfunction of 2048. Okay. Keep the token. Take it with you. Put it in a pocket. Right? In. Make it fast. Oh. Alright. Spin me right round. Made the world go round. Ha. Mash that button. Okay. Determined to seek the truth about the 2054 blackout and restore the MPT connection, Maria Gonzalez has raised the Fortuna team from the ashes of the WSA. Since 2055, Maria's team has been secretly working on their mission. Okay. So, how to get it working again? Monorail? Moon hub person? A Pearson? Tether status? Tombow has reactor. Helium. Pearson. Moon. Earth. Okay. I feel like that's the equivalent of turn it off and turn it back on again. Fortuna. What's this? Maria's broken ASE unit. One of the few survivors of the 2048 Huygens cryosleep malfunction. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, by the way, and it's fun. Maria brought her damaged ASE unit back to Earth with her. She's been trying to repair her ASE in hopes of restoring holographic recordings captured in the device during her time at the Huygens Research Facility. Good. Dear Sarah, we met years ago on the... I'm not giving her that voice forever. Dear Sarah, we met years ago on the Pearson space station. I was relieved from service after the Huygens cryosleep malfunction. Remember how we talked about my broken ASE? I'm looking for a way to extract its holographic data, and I'm hoping you could help me out. Hi Maria. Yeah, I remember. Holographic data runs through a unique hardware component. I specialize more in software. So you should reach out to my colleague, Rolf Robertson, here at Pearson. He's an excellent mechanic. Okay. In memoriam. Those lost during the Huygens malfunction. Don't forget everyone we lost that day. Have you checked your pockets? Fluoxetine? Antidepressants. Oh, she's not doing great. She's not doing good. She's not having a good time. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Okay. I'm gonna miss collectibles. I'm gonna be sad, but it's fine. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Sat. Blueprint thruster. Okay. Stairs! Yay! We push this out of the way, yeah? Grab. Grab? Hello? I pushed it. definitely be using this soon to get up to somewhere, I assume. Is there anywhere in here that I can get up to? I probably can't take it anywhere, can I? Doesn't really look like it. Unless there's an elevator in the middle, maybe? I don't know. I'm preempting puzzles. Stop it. Wait, clicking left stick is sprint, not just left trigger. Flashlight. Yeah, it's already on. It's already on, mate. Now, I know there's a sequel to this called Deliver Us Mars. I have no idea of the storyline of this or of the sequel. Or whether they're in the same time period, or if you play as the same person, or anything. I have no idea. But, this one seems okay so far. Seems pretty cruisy. So we'll see what happens. Probably play the second one. Evacuation notice. Please proceed outside the Bezenkov Cosmodrome facility between September 15th and 16th. Everyone in and around the facility must be ready outside the building at 0500 hours at the rendezvous. Maria Gonzalez. Alright. Just finding out more stuff. Finding more things, doing more stuffs. This beer pong. Ah, keeps their score. I win! Yeah, that's pretty cool. I approve of this. What's that? Listen.
Isolated 3 plausible causes for the MPT blackout. 1, the transmitter at Pearson Space Station.
Claire, there you are. Come on, we're celebrating in the other room. Everyone is looking for you.
I need to go over this one last time, Maria.
We've been over it before, multiple times. We're good. Come. It's time to join the party.
It won't take long. I'll be right there.
A true Johansson. Once he set his mind to something, I could never convince him either. You're just as stubborn as your father.
Probably the only thing we have in common. I just don't understand why he didn't restore the MPT connection. He invented the damn thing. And now it's just us. No one else is even trying. If we fail...
Remember what I told you. If it can be done, then we're going to do it. That's all we have to focus on. Go over your notes. Join us when you're ready.
All right. Causes of the blackout. Right. Secondly, it could be one of the network failures.
I genuinely thought that it was playing a second lot of like dialogue. Someone was talking to us as I was playing that. I got very confused. But that was this year. So, pretty recently. Claire's rocket model. Recruited straight out of university, Claire Johansson designed the Taurus 5 rocket for the Fortuna mission. Claire was eager to join the team to uncover the fates of her father and sister on the moon after the 2054 blackout. Yep, that's pretty understandable. Supreme Court of the United Kingdom, Parliament Square, London. Claire Johansson. Honourable Judge Richard Edge, Supreme Court, Parliament Square, etc., etc. This is 2050, so this is 9 years ago. Dear Miss Johansson, the court rules that the father, Isaac Johansson, as the next of kin, has been granted full custody over Kathy Johansson after the mother, Elizabeth Johansson's untimely death. As her current guardian, you are ordained to ensure that Kathy is brought for safe passage to the moon to be reunited with her father. I don't know how old Claire is, but Kathy was what? 6? Yeah? So, 6-year-old being told, okay, your mum's dead, so we're going to uproot you completely from where you are and send you to the moon. Oh, is this going to be a flip the switches? Is this puzzles? Or is this more of like just to cruise around and do stuff adventure? I don't really know. I'm sure I'm going to have to come back for this. Got some stairs. Got a door that doesn't work. Okay.
Good. You're in the control center. Get the rocket ready to launch as fast as possible.
As in, you want the launch to be as fast as possible, or do you want the rocket ready to launch as soon as possible? Launch preparations. Initiate power reboot. Reboot. Rebooting.
Calculating new storm ETA. Claire?
12 seconds.
We have a problem. The storm is approaching faster than expected. Way faster. Time's running out. Keep going, Fortuna. We've been working too long to give up now.
Okay, so we have... Close both hydrogen fuel valves, alright. Is there any particular terminal? Are these the fuel valves? Launch! Okay. Close both fuel valves. Why is there a... Where is... Is there a button? Is it one of the computer terminals? Do I go into the next room? I'm just gonna go to the next room. I assume. I assume it's the next room. Whoop. Whoop. Up. No, okay. Up. Yep. Okay. Elevator. That's closed. So do I go down on the lift then, I guess? Oh no, there's a ladder here. Prime. Look out, flammable. Good. Now it's blue. Blue is good. Up. Oh, it doesn't have like the warning rocket thing here either. Okay, cool. Jump. Alright. Can we get... Oh, this is above where the stairs are. I've got to bring that. I knew I'd need those stairs for a reason. Because I looked at the middle thing and I was like, ah, elevator. Where are you, stairs? I left you somewhere. There you are. Come hither. Crap. Yep, over a bit further. Come on. The wheels aren't changing direction, but it's fine. Up. How are we going to get up there? Here's some stairs I prepared earlier. Through there, yep, there you go. Okay. Yep. Turn.
Okay, the hydrogen valves are closed. Head back inside the control center to prime the rocket for launch.
Okay. We have to run because dust. It just launches without you. Like, ah, game over. What just happened to that box outside?
That's it. The rocket is primed. You have to launch now.
Okay.
Before the dust storm destroys the rocket and everything we've worked for.
Okay, okay. Ooh, when I sprint, I try and turn a corner, I drift. Things. Stuff. Etc. Push button. Go. not a wizard. I'm running.
Rocket navigation systems online. We're nearly there. It's just like your training. You can do this. Initiate launch procedure.
I didn't memorize any of that. Yep.
Ground launch sequencer started.
Ah. What's 2? 2 is these ones. Yes.
Orbital axis arm retracting. Be a little more careful.
What? Oh, cut off when in resting position. Okay, hold it. Oh, too far. It speeds up. Oh, I let that go way early and it still didn't. Dude. What do you want from me? What? You have failed. Be a little more careful, she says, as all hope for humanity is destroyed. Okay.
Navigation systems online. We're nearly there. It's just like your training. You can do this. Initiate launch procedure.
Okay. Flip, flip, flip.
Ground launch sequencer started.
We're going to just hold it continuously, like longer? No, it just does it by itself. What do you want from me? Can I move? No, I can only look around. The only thing I can interact with is that switch. If I tap it, it goes all the way up to there. Which is 3? No, 3 is a different set of switches. If I hold it... Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, I gotta hit it again. See. Thought I had to hold it. 1, 3, 3 and 4. 1, 3, 3. 4.
Auxiliary power units booting up.
Okay. 3, 4. 4 is this one.
Gaseous oxygen vent arms safely in place.
4, 5 is these ones. Oh no. Move faster. Hold on. There we go.
Sound suppression system engaged.
6. This one. Push.
Hydrogen burn-off system activated.
Heaven's a big old switch over here.
Standing by for countdown.
Oh, this one. This one? This one. Oh!
Rocket boosters ignition start. Engines ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, start. 1.
Don't I have like 8, 9, and 10?
We have liftoff.
I think I only got 7. 8 is next to the big switch. That, I guess? Or this one? Is there supposed to be more? No, it's a big old switch. There should be 8. 9 and 10 are these 2. Okay. Woo! We're in space. Well, we're in the upper atmosphere. Now we're in space.
Entered the thermosphere. You're on your way for Tuna 1.
Cool. I'm in space. What's that? Stage separation, second stage ignition. Could we, Is it all automated now? I'm flipping these ones. Ooh. Earth.
The view must have been breathtaking when the first astronauts made their way to the moon just 100 years ago. They knew an Earth full of life. All we know today is dust. If you can bring the MPT network back online, it could restore the hope humanity lost after the lunar colony fell. We could recover, rebuild, and most of all, start thinking about a future. find the MPT transmitter at the Pearson space station. From there, the power signal was relayed to Earth. This was the final link in the MPT network before the blackout. If there are answers to find, they're at Pearson.
Claire, we need to head down to the shelter. These winds are getting bad.
Understood. For Tuna 1, this storm is going to jam radio contact. You'll be on your own for a while. To reach the station, you must... Once you're in the purple... It is the second stage of the law. Please, deliver us the moon.
Just make sure that whatever you do, never... Well, Vodlings. Vodlings, that is the end of this first chapter of Deliver Us the Moon. I like it. Cool little storyline. Yeah, cool little storyline. I don't know anything about the team that made it or anything like that, but it seems pretty cool. And there's chocolate, which is always good. Either way, if you're watching this tomorrow, 10 years from now, long after I'm gone, you're awesome. And I am sure you will hear from me again. I will catch you in the next one. See ya.